Have you ever met someone for the very first time, but your entire body felt a jolt of recognition? Like you were just picking up a conversation you started 1,000 years ago. Or maybe you have a deep seated fear of the water, of heights, or speaking in public. Human psychology calls these quirks, but the spiritual realm knows better. These aren't random glitches in your brain. They are echoes. Echoes from a massive energetic database that holds the blueprint of every thought, emotion, and action your soul has ever experienced across lifetimes. It's called the Akashic Records. Some people call it the Cosmic Library. Others see it as a spiritual internet. But whatever you call it, your history is written there. And today, we are giving you the password. And I'm Diana Rose. Welcome back to Beyond the Spiritual Nexus, your cosmic connection. And I'm Xandra. Welcome back to Cosmic Monday, where we like to talk about all things mystical, magical, and supernatural. So tonight, we want to unlock a door that a lot of people try to open, often without understanding the origins of it. Past this door is a place where every thought, every word, every secret, and every lifetime you have ever lived is written down. That's right. And chances are, if you spent 5 minutes on Witch Talk or YouTube, you've heard people talking about Akashic Records. Millions of people are looking for a quick tutorial on how to hack into their soul's history or instantly discover their past lives. But here at the Nexus, we like to do things a certain way. We're not fans of surface level exploration. No, we're not. Or oversimplified explanations. No, we're not. We like peeling back the modern aesthetics to reveal the history and ancient philosophies of things. Absolutely. So tonight, we're going to dig into what soul travel actually means. So everybody sit back, pour yourself a brew, and let's step beyond the matrix together as we dive into the history of the Akasha. So let's get to the depth of all this. When people talk about the Akashic Records, they're usually describing it as a literal library out in the cosmos, or maybe they introduce it to you as a sort of digital cloud in the sky where your soul's data is stored. But Sandra, let's look at where this word actually comes from. Yeah, sure. So I guess to look into the history of the Akashic Records, we really got to learn some linguistics, right? So firstly, the word Akasha is very old. It's an ancient Sanskrit word that translates to ether or space. It's like the primordial sort of substance that holds the universe together. In ancient Indian philosophy, it's also the fifth element. It's that energetic fabric that courses through everything. But the idea of it being a library containing the history of each individual soul's history, that's how we think of it today. But it didn't actually, that thought, that concept didn't actually popularize until the late 19th century. This is where history, gets interesting. It was the Theosophical Society, specifically occultists like Helena Blavatsky and later Rudolf Steiner, who blended Eastern philosophies with Western esoteric traditions. They proposed that a sensitive mind could read the astral light to witness
Yeah.
the history of the cosmos.
Okay. And then, of course, came Edgar Casey.
Yes,
So
everyone knows who
you've,
Edgar
yeah,
Casey is.
everyone listening has probably heard of him.
Mm.
He was known as the sleeping prophet in the mid 20th century. And he's who we have to thank for normalizing the term in the West. He claimed to just lie down and put himself into a trance and astral travel to what he described as a Greek style temple where an angel would hand him like the log like a soul account book of the person he was reading for.
Which brings us to the viral trend of soul travel,
Mm.
or as us old timers would say, Xandra, astral projection. So to access these records, it kind of gets presented like a cheat code in a video game.
Mm.
But historically and spiritually, soul travel is an advanced practice where someone shifts their consciousness from their physical vessel, meaning their physical body, into a more subtle body, one made energetically. It requires extreme amounts of mental discipline, clear spiritual intentions, and focus.
And if we're honest right now, if you're trying to like access your records just to see if you were Cleopatra or like a pirate or something in a past life,
Yeah.
you might be missing the point. The real utility of the Akasha isn't to stroke your ego.
Mhm.
It's understanding the soul contracts and karmic loops you're playing out right now so you can break them.
Absolutely, Sandra.
But before we jump into how to work with this energy in a practical way, Diana, we have to look at our sky, right?
Oh, Sandra, the sky is giving us a big cosmic shift today.
Mm.
The sun is officially in the very bold and fiery Leo. It's pushing us to stand in our own authentic power. But today specifically is a major planetary milestone. Saturn is officially stationing retrograde today.
Now, don't get scared, okay? We're going to explain what that means. Now, Saturn, the planet of karma, boundaries, and time, is hitting the brakes, right? When Saturn goes retrograde, it forces an internal review of our long term structures and commitments. It's the cosmic task maker asking, are you actually building a foundation or are you just performing for the crowd?
And to add to that sort of reflective energy, Mercury just finished stationing retrograde in Gemini last week.
You made it.
That was on the 23rd of July, last Cosmic Monday.
hmm
So we have the Mind Planet backstepping through its home sign of communication. So what this means basically is we expect tech glitches, text delays, old conversations, or old mental loops will resurface.
hmm I know this sounds chaotic, but it's actually why we picked today's topic.
Yes.
You see, Mercury retrograde in Gemini wants us to rethink how we gather information,
Hmm.
while Saturn retrograde asks us to look at our karmic history. So we've picked up that lesson from last Mercury retrograde, and now we've got a new lesson to apply it to.
Hmm.
What better time to push ourselves backwards and work on understanding our souls?
Yes, and in order to get ourselves grounded with this perfect, I don't know, I'm going to call it a cosmic bubble, so we can use it practically, we need a physical practice. Right now, the moon is in its waxing gibbous phase, transitioning through steady, disciplined Capricorn. It is approximately 97% illuminated, building up momentum just 2 days away from the full moon.
Capricorn moon energy is really good for this because it's pragmatic and it's grounded. And Capricorn loves structural mastery. That's Isabella, if you can hear her.
Yeah,
It's the perfect lunar shutter to that portal to your soul history. Diana, can I ask you to walk through how to set us up tonight?
absolutely, Sandra. I would love to walk us through that.
Mm-hmm.
So before we begin, uh, gather your tools. What you will need is a single white or purple candle, a little journal or a book so you can write in, and a pen. Once you have those articles, we will begin. Step one is all about preparing your vessel. So, what you're going to do is find a quiet space beneath the waxing gibbous moonlight. You're going to light your candle. This is to help symbolize the opening of your third eye. Sit with your spine completely straight. Think of your spine as your little spiritual antenna.
Now, wherever you are, unless you're driving, you can always perform the ritual later. But wherever you are, close your eyes. Place your right palm flat over your chest and press both feet firmly into the floor. Feel the physical realm of where you are right now. Let's take that grounding breath together. So, inhale, hold, exhale.
Now that you're rooted and grounded, we are now going to request access. Do not try to force your consciousness out of your body. Under this moonlight, we are receiving, not taking. You will state your intention out loud. Repeat after me. I call upon the keepers of my Akashic Records. Show me the root of the pattern that is holding me back today.
Finally, we're going to use your journal. Open your eyes and immediately write down whatever imagery, emotions, or words come to mind for 5 minutes straight without filtering a single thing.
So, with Capricorn being so prominent right now, the answers might come as practical insights. Remember, rather than grand visions. So, with the moon at 97% illumination in Capricorn, your inner emotional boundaries are also highly amplified right now. So, trust the solid, practical truths that emerge from within you.
Capricorn is all about keeping it practical, and we're trying to reflect that today. So now it's time for our tea and tarot segment. What are we drinking tonight, Diana?
Well, tonight we are sipping on a blend of mugwort,
Mugwort.
mhm, peppermint, and gotu kola.
Mm-hmm.
Mugwort is the ultimate esoteric herb for lucid dreaming and thinning of the veils, while gotu kola keeps the mind sharp and focused so we don't get lost in the Mercury retrograde fog.
It's
That's just
really, yeah, it's really earthy,
mhm.
which that's kind of it's great for helping you keep connected with the physical realm.
Yes.
So you go ahead, you keep sipping your little tea.
Oh, I intend to.
I know. So I'm gonna handle shuffling tonight. I am going to pull a single card to give us a message on how to navigate the Saturn retrograde and our soul's past. Oh, okay. Well, here we go, everyone. We have pulled the Hermit in reverse.
Oh, Xandra, that's a powerful. Mm. So, upright, the hermit is all about pulling back into isolation. But in reverse, and especially at this time with the sun in Leo right now, it tells us that the period of hiding away is over. Remember, reverse cards can and often do indicate receding energy. The
Mm-hmm.
hermit in reverse reminds us you cannot access your soul's highest truth by staying in a mental isolation forever. You have to take the wisdom that you've gained from the dark and bring it into the light.
You may find that resonating strongly throughout the week with Saturn turning retrograde today. Homework
Mhm.
is coming. Internal homework. I mean, it's now time to take real disciplined responsibility for who you are out in the world.
Well, everyone, that's all we have time for today. We just want to remind you your history isn't just written in the stars or locked away in a distant celestial library. It is in you, in your DNA, and active in every choice you make tomorrow and beyond.
Yep. So stop looking for shortcuts to the cosmos. You are cosmic. 93% of you is stardust.
Absolutely, Sandra. I want to thank you all for stepping into the Nexus with us tonight. And if this episode resonated with your soul's path, make sure to leave us a review. Share it on your stories or tag us. Or maybe just share it with a friend who appreciates a little bit of history and
And
a
a
little
little
bit
bit
of
of
magic.
magic. But before you go, we just want to let you know our favorite part of this is building a community,
Yeah.
a literal nexus, if you will. And that means bringing your voices onto the show. So, if you have a personal story about the metaphysical world you'd like to share, or a wild spiritual encounter with the paranormal you're itching to talk about, we want to hear from you.
Yes, we do. Mhm.
If you've got questions about tarot, astrology, or energy work, we want to hear from you.
You can send us your stories, experiences, and questions, or even a short voice note to hello@spiritualnexuspodcast.com. Once again, that's hello@spiritualnexuspodcast.com. You can also contact myself or Xandra on Instagram. We are at The Spiritual Nexus. Like always, thank you again for stepping with us into the Nexus. We'll see you next week on Cosmic Monday.
So until next time, keep your connection cosmic, protect your peace, stay grounded, and take care of each other.
Peace out, everybody.